Hey, how's it going, everybody? Happy Monday. Today is another day for Magicraft. I've decided we're going to bring back something very special. We're going to bring back Comment of the Week. All right, Comment of the Week this week from Chris Zarty. Sorry, came to watch gameplay, not contemplate the feelings of a theoretical janitor. I haven't seen much of this game, so the lack of explanation of what you are doing has left me confused and unwilling to watch the rest of the vid. So, today is going to be 15 key janitorial steps to an effective cleaning. That's right. We're going to be learning about how to clean. All right. We'll start the run. Let's do... No, I'm kidding, everybody. How's it going? How's everybody doing today? You know, that jerk brings up a good point. I haven't really given anybody a good explanation of the game in a while, so let's talk about it. This is Magicraft. Magicraft is a roguelike action roguelike. I don't know how else to explain it. And what you do is you collect wands over here that have different stats, and you collect spells and different spell components to make spells in the wands up here. This is something that I don't really use, but you can disable spells if you want to go for something particular. It's interesting, but overall, all it really does is shoehorn you into something. The very first thing that happens whenever you start a run is you go to this first room, you kill those 2 mushrooms, and you get a spell. Sometimes it's helpful, sometimes it's not. Then you get a selection of what room you want to go to next, and the reward is shown at the top here. There's coins. There's an HP boost that'll give me more max HP down here. I'm usually not worried about max HP because damage scales pretty interestingly from enemies, and I'm never really worried in the first zone or so. Right now, my ability is an arcane explosion type spell. And every time I click, it makes a little explosion. There we go. We picked up some money. That little diamond there was worth 5 coins, and all the regular coins are worth 1. Down here, we have keys, and then we have esoteric items that don't really matter because we've already upgraded everything. But in the new update, we'll be getting a way to convert these into each other, which will be nice. We got keys, and we got coins. That's about it. It's not really, like, it's obviously very close to Isaac, but it's not a twin stick sort of game. It's more of a WASD and then aim with your mouse, which I prefer. So this is a relic. So the next room will get a relic. Relics are the things up here on the top right, and they do specific things. I'll show you what my loadout came with. Sometimes enemies will drop potions and other little things, but it's pretty rare. For the most part, they don't really drop anything. They'll drop a coin or a potion. That's typically about it. And then you'll get the room award there. So those enemies were carrying butterflies. Those butterflies are mean. They were chasing me. Now, if this is a little too in-depth, I completely understand. So right now we have... I'll show you those items after we look at these 3. So, my ability... You can actually hit escape and look at your stuff. I have a 25% crit rate already. My wand is decent regen. It's a bit of a roguelite situation where I've upgraded things, and so my mana regen and MP and stuff is all improved already. Over here we got what I got from my loadout, which is Magician's Robe 3. That's why I have this arm that extends all the way out. That is from my current loadout. It's one of my favorites, but it's it leads to a very specific build style where you're doing like AoEs and like aiming isn't that important. So I tend to get myself shoehorned. So the last few episodes I've been doing the lightning dash loadout. I think what we're going to do here is we're going to up our crit rate because I like damage. We have the anvil here, the process room. You can go in here. You know what? I'll just show you. You can go in here and you can craft 3 identical spells into 1 advanced spell. That's how you upgrade spells. And you have the reforging furnace over here. You can reroll for money. It costs 2 gold, and we 1, 2, more crit rate. I'm honestly okay with that right now because now our crit rate's at 50%. So while it might not be super noticeable, our DPS will have gone up. Break these. The plants always tend to have a better drop rate for coins than other things. Right, we could do a health up or a coin. I'm going to do more coins. Like I said, I'm not really worried about health yet. Yeah, there's not much worry right now about, honestly, anything. The first area, if you have all of the roguelite upgrades, is very winnable, very easily. This yellow on the ground here slows me down. Those guys are shooting at the yellow guys. I can also deploy that yellow goop if I get the spell for it, but it kind of depends. There's a relic that you can get that makes you immune to the slowdown effect. It's like a boot. These guys are kind of annoying. They have separate pieces, as you can see, and the purple ones shoot out enemy bullets whenever they die. So it's kind of a good movement check early on in the game. Now, this is a spell reward. We went through the door and I had the spell book. You get to pick 2 spell rewards. I get 2 because of my upgrade that I did. That's a roguelike. We're going to take cereal here. It's not going to be very useful yet. Although I could show you what it does. Wrong way. So this shining star arrow is a projectile. And the projectile, as it's flying, causes cereal to activate, which allows arcane explosions to cast with 70% mana cost while it's flying. Isn't that fun? Now, as you noticed, I'm sure you noticed. If you didn't, it's okay. Down here, if we're just doing arcane explosion, there's a negligible amount of mana loss, but whenever you have this happening, you get maybe 3 shots before you have to recharge. So while that is a powerful combination, it's not really what I'm looking for yet. And this mini boss right here, honestly, is not that dangerous. Oh, he's dangerous. He's dangerous. I lied. As long as you know how to keep him away from you. And, like, my damage output at this point is enough to just deal with him without having to use all those fancy spells. See, we took a little bit of damage. We lost the shield that we picked up. So this purple stuff is this inconsequential currency. And then you saw the red stuff there, too. That's for unlocking spells and, like, the roguelite aspects of the game. The nice thing about the first mini-boss is you get a second wand. So we have the Vow of Honor here. So whenever I take damage, this activates. So I will lightning dash and move around. I think we'll take it. 16. So it's an upgrade. And we get extra spells out of it. So I'm not too worried about it. Actually, it fires a little bit better. So the cooldown is 0.5 and 0.15, and then up here the cooldown is 0.18, and then the cooldown is 0.5. So actually it's a little bit slower, but I'll take the lightning dash. That seems fun. Let's get some more spells. There's traps on the ground in some rooms, and after you defeat enemies, sometimes more enemies will spawn, and oh, see? So for some reason, every time I get hit, that lightning dash activates. That's actually pretty annoying. I don't know if I'm going to keep that. We might switch back to the old wand. It seems so much faster for some reason. So yeah, those spells are track, which means that spells will follow my cursor, and lightning dash, which, as you saw, makes me turn into a lightning bolt. We will take the epic, of course, and then we're going to take frost crystal. So this is something to do with summons. Whenever we get a summon, I'll show you. And then Frost Crystal, the target's hit will be frozen for 1.5 seconds. I'm actually going to switch back down to this one, because the lightning dash is kind of annoying. So now my arcane explosion is blue, and whenever I hit enemies, it will freeze. So this room is one of the many puzzle rooms in the game. Oh, it still happens. That's unfortunate. So I hit that one, and it was blue. Now I hit the next one. It was red. That was not the right pattern, and the bombs fall down again. And I get hit again. Jeez. 1, 2. Oh, yep. Should have expected that. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we get a reward. Volley. We already had one of those, and I re-rolled it, so we'll probably re-roll that one as well, unless we find some good stuff to volley. See, the freezing is very nice, especially for the lower level and health enemies. You just freeze them, leave them alone for a second. They get it for 1.5 seconds, which is a pretty decent amount of time. Poison? Alright, the poison ones are annoying, so we'll deal with them first. Yeah, this is a much stronger ability now that I can freeze enemies. Because they just can't do anything to me. Now, it depends on the type of enemy, but getting frost this early is pretty nice. We're gonna take Emberheart. Emberheart gives you a little ring around you, and it does DPS to enemies inside, damage per second. 16 damage per second. That's really good. We're gonna take more spell options here. Oh my. Let's get the freezing. So these eggs over here actually aren't part of the room enemies. They're more of an addition. If you do damage to them, they'll start to do things to you. Oh, if my area of effect was a little bigger, I could have frozen both of them at the same time. But that's okay, we'll just freeze one at a time. And as you can see, there's a bit of a cooldown on that freezing effect. We got another potion drop. Invisibility potion. That's pretty cool. Well, we might end up doing that. I don't know. I don't really use them that much. Sword of Judgment is a very good spell, as is time duration enhancement. I might actually do this instead. That feels pretty good. So these swords follow my wand because my wand moves, which is lovely. And then they fire whenever they hit an enemy. Or whenever they see an enemy. Like I'll summon some. And then I move it up. And they see him and they go for him. So now we're hitting enemies. It's not AoE anymore, so it's not the strongest. But now we're getting more direct damage and we're directly freezing enemies. Which is fine. Oh, that's an issue. So there was a diamond. You saw we got more money. Let's keep you down here. For now, we'll put the fusion. Yeah, we'll hold on to that. I don't want to lose it. Let's get another relic. You know, I probably could take some more. Oh, so this is actually really nice. These slime enemies, they turn into whatever color you hit them with. Like if you have poison or slow down yellow or froze blue. But the blue slimes are really, like, not scary at all. So it's actually better to get them. Because the blue one, or the green ones put down poison, which is very annoying. The yellow ones put down the slowdown, which is annoying. And the red ones actually do extra damage to you. So, we have our first tough decision today. We got Beast Fangs here, we got Guardian Sprite, or we got Emberheart level 2. Emberheart level 2 is pretty strong. 32 DPS is nothing to shake at this early. 20% damage dealt increase is very good. And then Guardian Sprites, they intercept enemy spells and then they respawn at a slow rate. It's really good. I'm going to go with the damage, though. I want more damage. So, yeah. Right now, this is at 21 damage. We take it off here, and we can see it is typically 17 damage. So we are getting our 20%-ish, I think. It's our first shop of the run. Typically, I won't use too much money in the first shop unless I get something I like. Tuning Fork's fun. We have a decent amount of money. Let's do it just so I can show you guys. Yeah, I'll take more Sword of Judgment. What else? Oh, no. Sorry, 1 second, guys. Sorry about that. We're back. Something happened and it didn't work out the way I wanted it to. That's so sad. I'll figure that out in a minute, though. All right, we've got Spell Rebound. Hand of Cthulhu. There we go. That's perfect. We can show you what the Fusion Summon does. This is actually a fun setup down here, and then we'll use the time duration. Okay, so these hands spawn, and they have a duration of 20 seconds. We're going to give them 2 extra seconds. They have a decent crit rate because of our Demon Mask over here. So now I'll spawn them by themselves without the Fusion Summon, so you can see what they do. They go, boom, and they hit from afar. Now if you include this, they spawn together, and they become these double tentacles that are, I guess, faster and have more health. So we'll see how that works out. We're going to pick up some keys here. And then more refreshing until I find something I like. Some of these are okay. I'm not really that interested in them. That's fun. We're not going to take him, though. He's another summon. He's kind of... oh, this is nice. Umbilical cord's good. I might actually take that over the time duration. So what that does is that attaches this thing to me, and this thing does damage to enemies. It's interesting. It's going to be slow, but that's totally fine. And yeah, that's it for this room. Since we got rid of some money, let's go ahead and pick up some more money. So my idea with this particular build now is going to be finding something that shoots pretty fast, like the sword, and then having the tentacles spawn as I fire because of... Oh, I didn't show you that. So the reason the tentacles are spawning, even though I'm using a different wand, is this Resonance Rune. There's a 50% chance of auto-casting when using other wands, and a 30% chance of not consuming NP. So, yeah, it works out really nicely. If I were to get, say, 2 of those, then I could put something on a wand, and it would have a very good chance of casting and not costing me anything, which is awesome. We're about to face the boss of the first area. Not a big deal, honestly. At this point, it's the Poisonous Spider's Egg. This one's really easy. It's got a phase. So it either does this. Oh, gosh. So I'm a little bit slower whenever I'm casting spells. It'll shoot out poison like that, and then it'll come down and spawn balls. And the balls chase me. But it's already dead because we're decently strong right now. I'm picking up the purple. There's the red that gives you the Ancient Blood. And that's about it. We get another wand. Wand charges for every critical hit. Ooh, we could get another Hand of Cthulhu, which would be nice. But honestly, with the crit chance we currently have, I think we found ourselves an actual upgrade. Crit chance of 80% right now. What else do we put on there? I don't know. What do we want to do here for every critical hit? We could fire even more of them. That's actually not a bad idea. Get double the power. Well, hold on. What's this thing's crit rate up here? 65%? Yeah, I think we're going to go with the Sword of Judgment here. And then we'll do... I don't know. Oh, we took no damage, so we get the special room. These things cost my health to buy. Sprite Wings. Flying is okay. I think it's kind of overrated. You get 20 shield, and you get 1 shield for every 3 enemies killed. This is pretty strong, obviously, because it costs a lot of health, too. I think we'll go for it. It's a pretty good build, especially going into the second area. Sounds perfect. Hope everyone's having a good Monday. I want to re-roll this volley, honestly. Also, I'd love to find a health up. Bulleting Wisps Plus is pretty good. Force cooldown is awesome. Especially here, because I think... Yeah, our mana rate's really good. And our mana recharge rate is keeping up pretty well for an extended fight. Wait, are we not getting crits? Does this not count? For every critical hit, that should be charging. Hold on, let's try this. Oh, is it just charging too fast? Hold on. Okay, never mind. It's just charging 1 for 1. I'm sorry, I thought it was messed up. What I would really like here is to find some reflection to put on these. I think that would be cool. We'll figure that out, though. Let's re-roll something else, too. Cereal. We're probably not going to use cereal. Another umbilical cord. No, thank you. A butterfly. It's interesting. I don't know what I would do with it right now, though. It doesn't really seem useful for the build. Oh, that's right. We need you to be here for our plants. So we can get, money if we need it. All right, we are in desperate need of some health now. I know what I said. Oh, that's a dangerous one. That's a very dangerous enemy whenever you're this low health. Whoop. All we got to do is dodge. So we're pretty strong right now, so we're not, like, entirely screwed. It's just, like, I would very much like to find some health right now. Please. Health? We won't know until we know. I mean, we are getting the upgrade, or we are getting shields every time we kill 3 enemies, which is good, but it's just kind of slow and scary. Especially whenever you're this susceptible to, like, damage right now. We're doing good damage, though. Like, getting a crit basically every shot is very strong. Let's get some more MP regen so we can do even more. There's a health up. We love that. This is a curse chest. It reduces our MP regen by 15%, which is very harmful. I don't think I want to take that. I don't really like taking the curses that much. Not many of them seem very beneficial to me. See, right now we need a way to increase our damage again. And one way I think we could do that is by finding a reflection mana, a reflection spell or something. Just something to, like, increase our damage per shot. Not quite DPS, but I'm talking about, like, the usefulness of each shot. Like, if I get the spell reflection, then it'll bounce to different things. Maybe we can find it in here. Reflection is great. So we have orbit here. Black hole and orbit's really not bad. We're gonna skip that. There's reflection. Hello, my friend. We're gonna put you there. So now, I'll show you what's going on. Shot, and then it hits 2 other things. So yeah, it hits the nearest enemy 2 times. Another forced cooldown is good too. I don't know how necessary it is. It's pretty good. Now you'll notice our mana recharge rate is not keeping up very well now. But that's okay. Conch whistle is nice. So that just happens forever now. So what we can actually do here is do this right here. Maybe some of this. With the reflection here, maybe? You see what's happening is we're getting extra recharge because we're getting multiple crits off of 1 shot with the AoE. And then we're getting recharged even more because of the... Let's do this. We're getting recharged even more because whenever we move. Yeah, that works pretty well. Our DPS is going up. We're definitely still having some issues here, but that's okay. Midas Potion is good. Reforge Potion? Yeah, let's do a Reforge Potion. Why not? What do we get? We got some Troll Serum. Yeah, we'll do that. I don't really care that much about the umbilical cord. Wealth Potion. We will take that, obviously. That just gives you 25% more money. We have the Unstable Blue, which could increase or decrease our max mana. And then the Holy Water, which is lovely. That's going to remove a curse, so we could just remove a curse whenever we want to. We'll take another key. And I'm worried, so we'll take some shielding, too. We still need more health up, obviously. But I do think we're getting stronger here. Oh, I actually took damage. Oh, I ran into that thing, I see. So, the build is currently incomplete. We're doing fine. I think we could use some more damage from some way. More precise shot. We can upgrade the Arcane Explosion, which is cool. That Cadaver Explosion is an interesting spell, but overall, I'm not really a big fan of it. It makes your minions that you summon a little weaker, and it makes them explode whenever they die. But, I mean, I think the minions are more useful alive, and overall, it just doesn't do enough damage for me to, like, consider it very viable. So right now, I'm focused more on movement than I am on Anything else? Charge mode is interesting. It's not exactly my favorite because the slows down your shooting a lot. So we're going to take it anyways so that we can reroll it if we want to. So I gave my Hands of Cthulhu Troll Serum, which means they have more HP and they restore health per second, which is lovely for a summoned enemy or for a summoned ally. Okay, we got the slightly less annoying of two mini bosses for this floor. This one will end up flying at me, but then it also spawns eggs and flies at me. Yeah, there they are. So typically those will spawn little guys, but we're strong enough right now to where we don't have to worry about them actually spawning. This is a pretty strong run for this far into the game. A second reflection and an Evil Slayer sword. This is very nice. It costs a lot of mana, but it eliminates most enemy projectiles encountered, which is lovely. So we have a second reflection. I think what I'll do is Frost Crystal is going to go elsewhere. Where's my fourth wand? Guys, what happened to my other wand? Did I drop it? Oh no. Oh no. If you saw it happen, please tell me. That's so sad. That was a great wand. Man, and we had another sword on there. Oh, now I'm all distracted and flustered. Oh no. Oh god. Oh no. Guys, this is supposed to be the 15 janitor facts video. We haven't even done a janitor fact. Oh, I lost all my... Calm down, Brandon. You're doing just fine. Oh, you're not doing fine. What's happening? Oh my god. Guys, that was awful. What just happened? Well, Rageful Eye is great now, but we're going to take the crit damage increase since we already have a higher crits. Well, now I'm missing more stuff. You're staying here. I guess. Oh, this is awful. I had so much good stuff on that wand. Did I drop it? It just goes to show, not everything that's good is... Not every rose has its thorns. Every rose has its thorns. Just like every night has its dawn. Just like every cowboy finds another frickin' wand. Duet's cool. Laser and Duet is pretty cool. We'll take both of those. Maybe we'll find another version. Swift Spell. That one's good. Reversed recoil. Here we go. Expand spell effective radius for all wands by 50%. That is lovely. So sadly, I'm also going to buy this because we're going to want 3. Oh, that's so much better. Look at that. Oh, and it's going to be even better. You want to know why, guys? Do you want to know why? I'll tell you why. Because we're going to go in here. And we're going to combine the 3 of these. Boom. Now, I am going to reroll charge mode. Strong traction is good. Crit rate plus 5%. And when the spell deals critical hits, randomly traction one other enemy within a radius of 7 meters and deal equal damage. So this is going to lower our crit rate even more. Unfortunately, it's just really strong. I think we're doing okay right now. We've got decent DPS. We'll find another wand that's bigger, and we'll make it work. Like, see, we're killing things pretty quickly here. I wouldn't say we're weak by any means. In fact, I would say we're strong. It's just that the losing of the wand, which I'm sure you guys commented and let me know what happened there, or if you saw it, that was pretty devastating to my psyche. Oh, wow. You know what? I'm okay giving up on the freezing because we have a decent amount of damage output now. I think that was a good trade-off. Like, look at that. They're all dead. Everything's gone. And since we're hitting so many enemies, you know what we'll do? Whenever we're facing the boss, I'll switch to something else. Tears of the Goddess is great. What did we get rid of? Probably the invisibility potion. I'm not really big on them. There we go. We're going to take this. Oh my god. We just did so much damage to ourselves for a stupid reason. And we'll take the extra health. Lovely. So what happened there is this chest is a damage chest, so I took damage. It sent me over here. I hit one of these, which reflects spells. And then hurt me even more because I ran into it. And so that's what happened there. Isn't that funny, guys? Look how quickly we're destroying these guys, thanks to the... Oh, I never showed you... Oops. We're fine with this. We're totally fine. I never showed you what the upgraded Arcane Explosion does. So, when killing an enemy unit, it instantly generates another Arcane Explosion with the radius a little bit smaller. More damage is lovely. Merlin's Beard doesn't matter for us because we don't have a summon limit on that particular summon. As you can see, it just has a duration rather than a summon limit. So if you can get a high rate of summoning there, you can get a lot of tentacles. I've had some builds back in the day that were really good. So this grants immunity to ground spikes and venom, which is lovely. And I think we're going to take it, and then we're going to use our holy water. Lovely. Because I don't want double enemies. It sounds like it'd be pretty easy since we're pretty strong, but later on it can get very bad. I mean, we have decent damage right now. I'm sure it went up because of our Beast Fangs. We have a decent amount of keys. We're low on money. Okay, so here's the next boss. This boss, back whenever I was first playing the game, killed me so many times. Elven Ears, casting spells no longer reduces movement speed. Perfect time for that. Now, we don't have any movement increases, which means I'm going to have to be a little bit more careful here, but that's totally fine. We're just going to put down more crit rate, I think. Yeah. And we don't need the reflection, so we'll do more crit rate here, and we'll do the Tranquil Bloom here. Sounds good to me. I hope you guys are understanding okay. So yeah, as you can see, there's not multiple enemies, so why would we need to shoot reflections of our swords? This boss is pretty straightforward once you know the patterns. Like, he's either going to twist or he's going to come at me, but our damage output's really good right now, so I'm just going to hold out a second. We're going to let our mana come back, and then we're going to kill the second phase of the boss, which is even more dangerous. Mana's back. Okay, so he's going to shoot lasers that spin, and I don't get slowed down anymore from casting, so I could just hold this button down, keep hitting him, dodge the lasers. This is a very easy phase. Whenever he's shooting out lasers like this, I breathe a sigh of relief, because compared to the other phase, this one is way more stressful. But if you're closer to the body, you're moving quote unquote faster than if you're moving from the outside. Like if I were way out here, that would have been way more difficult. It just has to do with trigonometry. So that was a hitless run. Even if we did get hit, it only hit our armor, but I don't think we got hit, so that was pretty good. Oh, look at that. We get another wand. Maybe we'll get something nice to replace the annoying Vow of Honor. Collector's Staff is not bad. Siege Maker could be fun. We're going to take Collector's Staff because that's a lot of rare items there. And then what we could do is take them and just pick it back up. There you go. I'd love to figure something out for tuning fork, honestly. Prospector's Vest is good. Blood Key means good things. Flying is kind of overrated, especially now that we have the adamant boots. Prospector's Vest is good for later on, and it's only 32 health. We could do that. It just means I'm going to be actively looking for a health room next phase. Not phase. floor. So this is floor 3. This was the original last floor. We're going to take the HP boost. Oh, I'm on the wrong item. So this is where things get a little bit tougher. There's enemies that actually scare a little bit, and you have to like be a little bit more careful. Those guys shoot bullets, the eyeballs. There's tentacles that can pull you into the circles, like that one and that one, but my tentacles are doing a pretty good job. Tentacle v tentacle. These guys obviously just shoot those bullets. So things can get a little bit more confusing on the screen, but you guys have been watching and learning, so you're fine. One thing you'll notice here is that it's much better to focus on where you are on the screen rather than if you're hitting an enemy or not all the time. Because you want to make sure you're not getting hit, because your health is your most valuable asset. We are going to go in this room, and then I'm trying to decide if I want to do the keys round. Okay, this one I have a little bit of trouble with because my memorization isn't the best. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. First try, baby. You know what? Autonomous Grimoire is actually a very useful thing. Where would I even use it, though? Man, I need some better wands. We need to save up some money. All right, these guys are frustrating. So you'll notice now that our DPS is not... Oh, we goofed a little bit there. Our DPS is not quite as useful as it was. We're not doing as much damage. You'll see a lot more stuff flying around the screen, and it's a little bit harder to dodge, but I think we're doing okay here. What world? I think the problem is we have a pretty decent damage output, but we don't have the mana recharge to keep up with it. So next time I see a relic that I can take that gives me more mana regen, I'm going to take it. You'll notice... Oh, wow. I timed that very poorly. I apologize. We're going to go through here. Don't let me forget to get that key. This could turn out very good or very bad. Now, let's just see what we get. Mystery chest. Cool, great, grand. I don't like using that more than once whenever I'm a little bit worried about the build. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to re-roll the mines here. Because I don't want to use the mines. That's perfect. That's actually exactly what I was looking for. Here's what we're going to do. These are going to be actively worse. No, wait, hold on. These need to be actively better. No. Here's what we're going to do. Oops. I'm putting down all of the stuff that I like on accident. We're going to do this. Now we're going to use the capacity stone here. And these are going to be weaker, but what we really want out of this is a high crit rate. There we go. I think we fixed it. Gosh, I don't know. Maybe I should make these guys frost crystal happy. And then also the troll blood. Oh, you know what we'll do? Hold on. This is better in the long run, even though it seems like it's frustrating. It's not. So that's still 80%, and now we can add another upgrade. So we can make Tranquil Bloom go here. We get a little bit more MP regen. And then we can put umbilical cords on you. I think this was an upgrade. Yeah, it feels like an upgrade. Feels pretty good. I'm sure there's another way to upgrade as well. Maybe we re-roll the automatic navigate since we don't need it. Tracking, no thank you. A third reflection. You know what? I am going to put that together because I think it gives you... 3 times instead of 2 times, whatever. Then we can also put something nice on it, like more frost. There, now we're actually getting more frost. So this is going to be, overall, I think, an improvement on the build. We've done some things to make our lives easier. And, yep, as you can see, the damage output is much more reasonable for what we're doing. We're actually killing things a little bit more quickly. Our mana output, or our mana cost, is just ridiculous. Maybe I should go for... I don't know what to go for. More mana? Oh, there we go. This is a great find. So this increases damage dealt by 1% for every 3 coins you own. So we're going to start seeing some very good damage increases. We're going to go for every money we see from now on. That relic is one of my favorites. It makes a very good build. So this is a full tutorial, except I'm going to leave it up to you guys. I'm not going to explain every single spell ever. I'm just going to explain what I'm using. It's up to you to play the game, see what some of these do. Maybe look it up if you feel like it, if you don't feel like playing but you want a backseat. I don't know why you would do that, though. This feels like a fun game. Like, it's... Oh, I was not paying attention and I fell down a hole. That's what happens. So yeah, these lower health enemies that are kind of flighty, they're really good for these AoE builds. Umbilical cord, Indomitable's not bad, but we don't really have space for it. I'm going to go to the shop for a very specific reason. Nah, I don't think so. Unless I can find a wand that I really like, but probably not. Another reflection? No, thank you. Multi-shot. Whisker. Every enemy killed. I don't think so. It really wants me to take the Dormant Whisker, doesn't it? I mean, multi-shot's not bad. The spell is converted into 2 charged shot. Let's see how much the DPS changes. Yeah, I think we're going to keep that. That feels better. That feels stronger. And we're going to go for more money. Sometimes you have to sit, even if you've been playing the game for this long. Oh my god. And you have to, like, sit down and, like, reread some spells. Because, like, I remember exactly what the double shot does. The problem is that you don't really think about how it, instead of firing twice, it also lowers the MP cost. Which isn't, like, super important. You know, that might actually be better for here. Maybe not. We'll see. You know what we could do? Reforged potion. Do I want to take a reforged potion? I kind of do. You know what? Let's be... Okay, okay. Arcane Nova is really good. Kind of depends on what you want to do, though. Let's see what the cost is. That doesn't feel worth it at all. Oh, I just clicked off for somehow? We're gonna switch back. Yeah, I prefer this a lot more. I do think I'm gonna get the MP back over here, though. Hold on. Just while we have a second. We're gonna let him come to us. Oh my goodness. The problem with this particular wand is that this boss becomes a lot tougher because you can't reach if you're doing an AoE. But it's nice because I'm not super worried about it. I'm just taking it slow, taking my time. He's down. That's a good time to do damage. See, we're not doing a lot of damage to this boss, but we're not, like, struggling. All you gotta do is try to give yourself a spot that's more open. Ooh. Oh, we goofed. That's okay, though. We kind of got ourselves in a corner here. The nice thing, though, is that if I take damage, I get to do this. I'm taking more damage. Leave me alone. Jeez. Where is he? Oh my. Okay, we're hitting him there. As you can see, the health is going down. We're getting close. This will be it right here. Or not. This guy's so annoying. I didn't actually lose any health. I just lost my shield, which is still frustrating. Goes good. I don't really care that much. We'll take the upgraded stuff. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking we need... I have an idea. We're at 95% crit rate. I don't think we need that. I think we need this. We don't need this. We need this. We switch these, because this needs to be getting more crits. Huh. That's actually working pretty well. Does it increase our... Yeah, cooldown goes down. That's interesting. Oh, well. Oh, yeah. Immediate change. Immediate upgrade. So, I'll explain what I just did a little bit more thoroughly after this room is done. All I did was try to create more opportunities for crits to occur, but still keep the direct damage that we need. And the way I did that was using Reflection. Oh my goodness. I used Reflection, and then I used the cooldown reduction still. Because we had 2 of these swords, so now one sword is firing and hitting multiple enemies, and it has a higher crit rate than the explosions do. Arcane Explosion only has a base crit rate of 25%. This has a base crit rate of 40%. So when we upgrade it, it's all the way up to 90 with all of these, plus the 15% from the wand. Let's take Bloodthirsty Gaze, because I am taking a lot of damage this time. You'll see that I mulch enemies that are a little bit weaker. Whenever we get to harder enemies, I'll probably switch up those reflections again. Although it kind of depends, because for the third boss, you actually do still want some reflection. I think the issue is going to come in the 4th area, where there's towers that are just like a big DPS fight. Like, you have to really, really be putting out some damage to get through them. They're like towers that block damage for the regular enemies, and so they can just sit there and fire at you. And the ones that it typically spawns for are ones that are invisible unless you're close to them. It's just it's difficult, honestly. I'm gonna take another magic reservoir and a pop. I think I will process. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys what I did. So we have reflection, so we hit 3 times, and then we have a crit rate of 90%. So it might be a little bit less DPS overall. Well, it doesn't actually seem like... I mean, it is a little less overall, but it's more direct and it's more consistent. Plus, as we build up, we'll get more Hands of Cthulhu. Although, I'm kind of interested in, like... So what we could do is something like this. It would cost a lot more DPS, or it would cost a lot more mana. See? You kind of have to have the right thing for it. I think what we could do... I think we re-roll Arcane Nova. I'm looking for something very specific here. Oh, it costs so much. That's not bad. No, it's honestly not stronger. Unfortunately. And Avada Kedavra is okay. The big issue with it is it's just such a damage pull. What did I have? Right now we're at 90%. We had... I guess I could get a 100% crit rate, which would be fine. I think I almost prefer this. It's still just not really firing that fast. Now we have even less DPS. That's still not that strong. And it's got some knockback to it. Unless we go for, like, this. And then we do... Echo. We go here. I mean, it does seem a little bit better. Maybe we find something else here. We have options here. Looks like we're struggling to get past 10k or 1k right now. Huh. Decisions. It's just not that strong. This can go away. Maybe we do... Oh my god, that was it. That was totally it. Double strong traction, because we get the, 100% crit rate, and then we hit other things with the things. Oh, it's beautiful. That was great. And then I don't think we even need this BS. I think we go back to, like, just this. And then we just give it some more slowdown effects. Yeah, that worked out a lot better. I'm glad we kind of muddled our way through that. Sometimes you just got to sit down and work on it. Figure out what you're doing, you know? Just the strong traction is doing so much for us. The only issue is whenever you get enemies that are tough like this one, then they shoot out these spikes. There we go, he's dead. Beast Fangs 3, that's 50% increase. Prospector's Clubs is also good. So right now we're getting a 3% attack increase because we only have 10 gold left. So that's kind of unfortunate. I think we are going to have to go for the Beast Fangs level 3. And then we're just going to be looking for as much money as possible. And honestly, that's my fault, guys. Now, if I could stop taking damage... Okay, the worm is dead. I'm about ready to just drop that stupid spell. The lightning dash, it's just so disruptive. There we go. More money means a little bit more power. Maybe we should have taken the Prospector's Gloves. Okay, we're up to 10% damage increase from Prospector's Gloves. See, the bats die pretty quick. Everything's dying, like, at a reasonable rate. I think we're doing okay. Let's go with Fortune Earrings. Get a little bit more options. We got more money there. I think I am gonna take this. Ouch. Wasn't worth it all, but whatever. Oh, he's dangerous. Uh-oh. There we go. Now there's a second one. The bones are just so annoying. I fell. A third one? Come on. Oh my god, I'm losing all that stupid defense I just built up. There we go. A fourth one. Woo! You're kidding. These guys are so annoying. Oh, and I didn't even notice you. Oh, it's not going through the wall, so I wasn't getting the reflection from it. That's sad. Just a little bit more damage, unfortunately. Relic options -1, plus relic options +1. And that was kind of a useless chest, unfortunately. We're up to, what, 19%? Finite Glove is good. When taking damage, there's a 10% chance of losing max HP. I am not interested in either of these. I'm gonna save this Midas. I'm gonna use this Midas potion. Hopefully we get the guys who spawn a lot. We did. We gotta be careful. Oh, that's what I wanted. There we go. We could have gotten even more, but oh well. See, this is why we need the Prospector's Glove, too. Man, if we had had that stupid wand that I dropped earlier on, we would have been so good. With the movement, we would have had extra damage coming out. It would have been great. Oh well. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Yeah, whenever we're not getting the power traction, this is a very weak build. It's good for dealing with multiple enemies, but not for, like, direct damage. Although the 100% on, the 100% crit rate's really good. We need more crit rate up. We need more crit damage up, rather. This is gonna end up being a long episode because of all the figuring out we did. There's probably something better we could be doing with the tuning fork. I just took so much damage there for, like, no reason. Maybe tuning fork could just be an Avada Kedavra. Or a Thunderstorm. Thunderstorm's good. Well, we need to at least be storing things down here, so that's what we're gonna do. Storing things. All right, the boss. What are we gonna do about the boss? You know, we could do this. It's not that big of a far-fetched idea. Just do that instead. It is kind of disruptive, but it's not bad. It's doing a decent amount of damage. So this is a objectively difficult part because I have to dodge the faces. The faces with curses, or the faces, the bullets with faces give you curses. Right now I only have 2. I'm gonna take another one. As long as we get 5 of the same kind, we'll be okay. Oh, this is a tough part. Nope. Okay, there's 4. Where's my Tears of the Goddess? Right there. Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have brought back my summons. So that ability right there makes my controls go inverted. Oh, we need 5 different curses. Alright, so those guys are terrifying. They're dead now, though. I do need to get hit by one more of those, but I'd rather do it at the end of the fight. Alright, now we're gonna go full directions are messed up. I need to get hit by one more curse. Oh, we got those guys instead. Well, that's unfortunate. I don't think Tears of the Goddess is gonna work. What do we got? Misfortune? All locks now require 2. Recoil 200%, reduced damage dealt, and relic options -1. Well, that's all awful. Alright, let's get rid of our sword. Every enemy hit. That's really good, actually. We go here. We're going to pick up this. Where are you? There you are. You're coming down here. You're coming down here. Well, actually, I guess we could do this. We don't have orbit, though, which is kind of frustrating. Take our reflections. Maybe our echo as well. And then from echo, we do this. Then we take this. Range is good. Maybe we go here instead. Mana regen is just not there. Maybe we don't need this. Hold on. Yeah, that's not too bad. Ooh. That's not bad. What's the duration? We go here? Or here, honestly. And then what? We'll see how that works, I guess. I think it could be pretty strong. I just completely changed everything, and I didn't really explain that much. But you know what? That's okay. We're gonna get some more health here. Oh, it works really good. Oh, but I'm like instantly out of mana. Okay, we'll need to figure that out. That worked out pretty well. So what's happening is Thunderstorm is firing at a pretty good rate. But we need more this. That's a little bit better. I don't know. I don't know what to do here. That did seem better, though. Maybe we go here. Hold on. Maybe we do this and then put that there. Give it some slime because we can. Maybe. We'll see how it goes. These are the invisible guys that I was talking about. They're very frustrating. And they don't die that quickly. So these are the worst. They fire off a big spell that's kind of hard to dodge. You. All right, I think we might need to switch back. Hold on. Switch back to this. Get behind. Yeah, and they're like immediately dead now. So maybe I need to focus on this instead. Regenerate's so good. I don't understand. Oh, I understand what's happening. Guys, I figured it out. Hold on, we'll kill this and then I'll show you exactly what's going on. Oh no. This guy's very frustrating to fight. This guy needs to die. Like now. Oh, we have bombs coming after us. Oh, I'm devastated. That didn't work. Okay. This is costing me mana. This is not. So we're going to go strong traction. We're going to go... maybe some slime? You like slime? Huh, buddy? You like slime? Yeah. More crit rate? Lovely. So we have to deal with bombs that are chasing us now. But now, the build should be a lot better. Yep, it's instantly better. See, the problem was the second swords were draining my mana from the wand, so I wasn't able to cast multiple lightning strikes. Now I am. Ouch. Reset potion? What would we reset here? Bloodthirsty Gaze is good right now. Maybe we reset the Adamant Boots, because they're not really doing much. Knight's Helm. That's actually pretty nice. We don't really have anything that we can do with that right now, but that's nice. I'm going to do the cowardly thing, and I'm going to go through some of these rooms. And the reason I'm doing that is because... oh my goodness. Yeah, we're doing really good now. Look at all that. We're doing like 20k. So this is a pretty prototypical bwhat build, where you end up with... penetration's nice? It's not that big of a deal, but it's fun. Bewilderment, there's a 1% chance to instantly kill a non-boss unit. Stagnant Droplet, slows down enemy projectiles within 3 meters. This is a curse in disguise. This is probably fine. My dog is excited. Let's see. Every meter moved. That could do it. I don't really want to spend that much money, though, because we'll lose. I think we're fine. Let's just keep going. We're going to go through processing. We're going to fight the mini-boss. He's actually pretty tough if you're not careful. But we're careful, and also our damage output is like ridiculous right now, so I wasn't too worried. We can move some stuff out of the way. Well, we're gonna take Wand Spirit for a very specific reason, because we want to. What do we give it? We give it this, and we give it... Do we have any crit rate we can give it? This? Now it's up to 100% already? What's that right now? 80? 100? 15 cooldown. We'll give it this. We'll put this here, and then we're going to give it Hand of Cthulhu with Troll Serum. So now we have an extra wand. So Wand Spirit will auto-battle for you with MP regen of the wand at 80%. It's unique, and now it moves around on its own, and it'll fire swords whenever things are in range. Isn't that nice? Oh. Oh, wrong one. Wait, where am I? What the hell? For some reason, it felt like I was on the wrong one. Oh, well, that was a pretty forgiving time for that to happen. The big boys are a little bit more dangerous, especially because of the waves that they shoot. Look at that. Our DPS is not infinite. That's fun. That's honestly kind of glad, because I didn't want it to be too crappy. More crit damage is awesome. What do we want to put here? We don't really have anything to put there, do we? More money? Love that. So a great strategy for these guys is just to kind of play the circle around them game. Just like that. Okay, here's what we're going to do. Pick all this up. Then do this. And now we have a lot more money. Lovely. We'll put this one on top. There we go. So this is a dangerous room. It's actually a very unhappy room for me. So obviously our damage isn't infinite. We're still having a little bit of trouble getting through some of the higher DPS enemies, especially this room because of the way that the layout is. Oh god. Oh, we're not close enough to hit him. Did I just get sucked all the way back? Sure did. There we go. I'm not really that worried about stuff anymore. I just kind of want to get through to the end. And the reason for that is the build is basically over. Unless I see something that I really want to buy here, I'm probably just going to keep going. Like some health would be lovely right now. Like some health would be lovely right now. There we go. Perfect. More health. Don't really need it, but we're going to buy it. Okay, and now we've lost out on some money, but that's okay. We're going to go through the Coward's Way. We cannot go through the Coward's Way any longer. We will have to go and actually face enemies again. Hopefully it's nothing too bad. Oh, it's these guys. They're kind of annoying. Oh man, the noise that these guys make is so frustrating. Oh, that's a big boy. Doesn't he look cool? He looks like he should be a boss, but he's not. He would have been a good, they should add him as a boss in Phase 1. Alright, Bloodthirsty Gaze. Upon killing an enemy, there's 4% chance to restore a health. Deal 35 damage to all enemies upon taking damage. I like this. Get some more money. So even though we're terrified here, we are going to get more money out of it. And as long as I don't die, I know the phases of the boss fight pretty well. Now, unfortunately, this is probably going to be a room... Yep. So those guys suck your mana away. Those guys are so annoying. We still have 2 keys, but I think this gate is going to cost 2 keys. We made it to the final boss. Oh, it's this thing. If you guys are good at puzzles, let me know. I, however, am not. See, I've already messed up. We're going to complete this square. We're going to go around this way, so we need to finish there. So what I'll do is do this. Go around the outside, round the outside. No! Oh well. Here's what I'll do instead. We'll go here. Up here. Now we're finishing up here. Down. We've already messed up. That's okay. I'm not very good at these. So this is the path we're gonna have to take. Nope, we're already screwed. Anytime there's 2 lines left, it's over. We have to finish there. There we go. I forgot, you have to start on the big one. Arcane Barrier. That is a lovely thing to put on... I guess it's going to be you. And then we're going to give you this. That'll be a little bit more of a safeguard for us. And now we have some space to maybe put down a second Troll Serum. And then also force cooldown, maybe? I don't know. That doesn't seem very good. Maybe we just leave it alone. Maybe it doesn't need anything. We do now have a bit of a barrier now. This negates damage up to how much mana do we have down here? 576 damage. That's nothing to shake a nose at. Like, it's gonna be helpful. It's just, you know, this guy's kind of tough. He's got a lot of weird phases. As you can see, we're not doing much damage to him. We are doing a lot of damage to his tornadoes, though. So the problem with this phase is there's kind of multiple things you're dodging on the ground here, as you can see. Luckily, my build has it to where I don't really need to worry that much. Oh god. Wow, I actually did that really well in a very uncomfortable spot. This part isn't too bad. Thanks to that relic we have that lets us move without, or cast and still move the same speed, we're actually doing okay here. So the phase that I'm worried about is the phase where he goes down. Oh, we have more wind. Now we're gonna let it regain a little bit of mana because this phase. So in this phase, we want to be hitting everyone. As you can see, they're shooting at us pretty regularly. Oh my, we already killed 2 of them. All 4 hands need to die. There we go. And now we go back to shooting him. There's another phase that I don't like. It's this phase. This phase has some attacks that are kind of hard to dodge whenever they start shooting at the same time. But all you really have to do is make sure you're kind of standing between the 2, unlike that. Also, our Arcane Barrier is doing a wonderful job of keeping us from taking any damage. Oh my. This phase is difficult for me because the timing, I'm just not very good at it. Yeah, I keep taking damage on that one no matter what I do most of the time. Yeah, that one was rough for these two. I definitely have a chance here. It's a very slim one, though. Yeah, this phase is difficult for me. I think it's the way I'm looking at them, honestly. Oh my goodness. I'm just so bad at it. Oh, I'm gonna lose here. That's so sad. Maybe not. Depends on the phases we get. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh no. Wait a minute now. And we did it. Congratulations, everyone. That is, that's how you do that. That is how you do that. So, after this, there is a 5th area that is not developed yet. This game is in early access. I think we can finally give up on Tuning Fork. Wand to Focus is very good. It kind of just depends on how you use it, though. We don't have any way of dealing with the... Well... Yeah, we don't really have a way of dealing with the 5 final bosses, so I'll go ahead and say goodbye to you here. I appreciate you all very much. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you thought. Is there anything I could have done better? Do you somewhat understand the game better? These guys are ridiculous. Comment, let me know. Go ahead and subscribe if you want to see more. I do this game weekly. I do 5 other videos a week, and they're all enjoyable, hopefully. You know, I mean, they're not all bad. Well, I appreciate you guys very much. I'll talk to you next time. Bye.